Hey, everybody. Welcome to this amazing training, Social Media Premium Training 2.0. I'm Engineer Vic Wealth. I'm super excited to have you in this edition of this training, and it promises to be an amazing one. And I want you to just get your writing materials and sit back and ensure that you don't miss any single part of this amazing training, okay? And this course that we're going to go through is tagged Funnel Them In. Funnel them in, okay? So it is an in-depth guide to MLM success. I congratulate you if you are into network marketing in general, or if you are particularly in C1FG, or you're working with our parent company, Empowered Consumerism. We will be considering how we can use digital strategies to push our MLM business or multi-level marketing business. And I congratulate you for being here. So just sit back and get the most out of this training, because it's going to literally change your finances, change your lives, and it's going to give you all the dreams that you desire through the vehicle of multi-level marketing. So the tag of this training is Funnel Them In. It is the 2.0 version of the premium social media training that we started. We had the first version 1.0, and this is a follow-up on that which we started in the 1.0 version. It's an in-depth guide to how we can achieve MLM success. All right. So the first thing is, are you still chasing prospects? Are you still chasing prospects? Still sharing questionnaires? It's not bad to share questionnaires, but hey, the world is changing from physical and mechanical manual ways of doing things to digital ways of achieving the same. Listen, if you're still sharing questionnaires, you're still calling strangers, cold calls, all right? You're still having all your members, and friends block you because you wouldn't let them rest, because you're just telling them about a business that they don't want to do, and you're trying to force it down their throat. Do you still introduce an opportunity to people around everywhere you go, every single place you go, even when they don't want to give you audience, you kind of force it down their throat? Yeah. Are you wondering how many times you will need to hit the streets before you can become a multi-millionaire in the MLM space? Wonder no more, because I have a solution for you. All right. Did you know that instead of chasing prospects around, they could be the ones chasing after you? Wow, that's amazing. I'm going to show you how you can funnel them in. That is, you can get them in easily, almost on autopilot. And you will be using that method to build a massive business in your MLM structure. And guess what? We had the 1.0 version of this training. And in that version, what was it all about? We intended to use marketing online to build a massive multi-level marketing business. Yeah. And in order to do this, we went ahead to explore things like basic graphics design, video creation and editing, copywriting, content creation, Facebook organic methods, Facebook ads, Meta Ads Manager on the phone and on the system. We learned how to use artificial intelligence, AI, ChatGPT platform, Bing, Gemini. We equally learned target market research. We learned how to use Quora, Reddit, all hashtags, Facebook ad library, YouTube, and other platforms like that to do decent target market research. We also learned how to do content posting and scheduling using Meta Business Suite application. We also learned content sourcing using AI content generation, Pixabay, Pixels, Freepik, and other stock content or images or stock video platforms. And all this was done so that we can achieve building a massive MLM business using our marketing online system. However, probably you felt a little bit confused after learning everything. Okay, I can create decent graphics, I can create decent video, I can do these things. However, how will I go about using this to push my business? We needed to bring all of this together. And guess what? I know how you feel. I'm here to help you in this 2.0 to be able to mop up everything you have gathered in 1.0 into a formidable system that can help you build a massive business. What we didn't learn was systems and strategies that we could deploy in order to put all these resources together and achieve the result. And that is what we are going to be looking at in the funnel them in, which is what this 2.0 is all about. Congratulations for making it here. So what is a funnel? All right. A funnel is a step-by-step marketing and sales process that guides potential customers or leads from the moment they first become aware of your products or service all the way to making a purchase and even beyond into repeating buying and referrals. That is, they keep buying from you. They keep even referring their friends. You took them from being complete strangers all the way to become paying customers. That is a funnel. It is a structured journey that turns strangers into paying customers by using strategic marketing and persuasion at each stage. So that exactly is what a funnel is. Now, listen, when you've learned all the tools, you have all the tools at your disposal, you know how to use them. It's not enough to use that to become successful online. You need to have a strategy. And guess what? That strategy is a structured journey on how you're going to gather these customers, targeted prospects, and move them into what? Paying customers. It is called a funnel because so many people will actually enter at the top of that funnel. That is, so many people become aware of your brand and your business, but eventually it is fewer of them that take a decision to become your loyal customers. Okay, so that is it. What is this funnel them in? How does it work? Okay, listen. The first stage of the funnel is prospects. So who are prospects? These are people that actually need your products and services, but haven't found them yet. They don't know you. Okay, they don't know you yet, though they need what you have, but they didn't even know you have what they need. You see that? Then we have the audience. The audience are followers, people that are engaging with your content already online, either organic content or sponsored content, as in ads. Okay, they are engaging with your content. Those are audience. So prospects, they don't even know you. Audience, they have seen your brand and they're already engaging with your value. And then we have leads. For the leads, these are people that they've gone beyond just engaging with your value and content. They have now joined your list. They have joined your email list. They have joined your social media list. They have joined your WhatsApp list. They have joined your list, and you have their list somewhere, and you can always utilize it. And then you have customers. These are people that have purchased your products. They've signed up with your program or done any of such. So this is the funnel we're talking about. Now, any stranger that you're going to meet online or meet anywhere needs to first of all get aware of you, okay? So that stage is the awareness stage. And then the next stage is what? The interest, okay? If they start engaging with your content, then some of the content will start catching their interest if you actually know how to craft content, which is why we learned all we learned in 1.0 session. All right? And guess what? After that, they will now begin to consider, and then they will take a decision that, okay, I think I like this person's vibes. I like his brand. You know, they will come to like you, know you, and trust you. And when they're able to do that, they can now take action. Listen, that is how we take people from prospects to what? To becoming signups. So I'm saying that in the digital world, all right, in today's world, which is a more digital world, okay, we do not use manual means that much because it doesn't produce that much results, okay, anymore. So, and it's nothing bad if you've been doing that and you've gotten some results, it's fine. But then you are going to need digital means to be able to push forward in the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. It is the digital, those who have these digital skills that are going to kill it in the network marketing or multi-level marketing world, okay? So stay with me as we go deeper into all of this. Now listen, there are 7 steps you need to follow in order to dominate online, okay? The first is you need to know your niche, okay? In the 1.0, we also mentioned that you need to know what you're all about, okay? Do you have products? Do you have services? What are you into? Are you into health? Are you into wealth creation? Are you, into real estate? Are you into, fitness? What are you into? So what's your niche? Again, you need to also know what your products and service. So inside the niche, there will be several products and services that we can lay hands on. So which type of products are yours? You need to define all these things. Now, one thing that is also one of the things in the foundation, which the 1.0 didn't cover, is your system and your strategy. Okay, so what is your system? What is your strategy? Yes, you can create graphics. Yes, you can create videos. Yes, you can do a lot of things. But what is your system and what is your strategy? That's the question. All right, what is your system? What is your strategy? So then the next thing is, how do I now get traffic? Traffic is a group of persons or people who are moved from a particular platform to another destination. For instance, you can run a Facebook ad and get people from Facebook, from YouTube, from Google. If it's a Google ad you're running, from any platform, you can get people from there online, and then you can direct them to a location, maybe a website. That's traffic. So many people, they just want to learn how to run ads or quickly tell somebody to run ads for them, jump on it and just be directing traffic. But unfortunately, they don't have the system or strategy that will make them succeed. So beyond just knowing how to run ads, all right, beyond just knowing how to run ads, you are going to learn in this 2.0 course edition, you are going to learn your system, your strategy, and how you can use that to deploy your traffic, okay? Then after you've deployed the traffic, how do you optimize your results? That's what we call conversion rate optimization, okay? How do you optimize your result to get it better? And then once you are comfortable with the results coming in, how can you scale it up? That is, get that result in multiples of it. How can you go viral, okay? And then finally, how can you duplicate what you have begun in your team so that not only you is achieving this result, but everybody is achieving it? You can see that this 2.0 edition is very, very loaded, yeah? So this is what we're going to be looking at, and this is only the introduction, so a lot is actually coming in the pipeline. So know that you have to align your social media, SMDI is social media efforts to your goals. What are your goals? Do you want to sell some products? Is it that you want to recruit downlines? Is it that you want to build a massive team? Is it that you want to promote specific services? Then whatever it is that your goal is from ab initio, all your organic posts online, all your adverts must be aligned with what? With your goals, and your efforts must be aligned with your goals online. So let's talk about prospects for a bit, okay? What do we even know about these prospects? First, they don't care about you. They don't care about your product. They don't care about your service. They don't care about your efforts that you've been putting in effort for the past few years to come up with. What you came up with does not concern them. Let me tell you, what they care about is WIIFM. What does that mean? They only care about what's in it for me. What's in it for me? Yeah, that's what they care about. And if you don't give an answer to that, they don't really give a damn about all your efforts and your products and your services, okay? So you need to know their pain points. What is it that they don't like so that you can remove that pain, okay? Get it fixed for them, and then they will be glad to be around you. Again, you need to know what they desire or their gains. When you know what they desire or their gains, then guess what? They are going to stick around with you if you are able to help them to get what they desire. So they want to remove the pain and they want to get the gain. And if you can help them with this, I tell you, they will be very glad to use your services and your products. Prospects hate to be sold to. What it means is that they don't like you forcing things on them. This is the reason why the archaic methods, sharing questionnaires, sharing flyers, disturbing people up and down does not really work, because they're looking at you as a salesperson that has something that wants to force down on them. But when they see value, and they're the ones that come after value, and from then you funnel them into what you have going on, guess what? By the time they will even have bought from you, they will not know. They will be thinking that they're the ones that bought. And so they like to buy, they don't like to be sold to. These are a bit about prospects. They don't like it being pushy, they like it being pulley. What does it mean? Don't push what you have on them to take by force. Instead, attract them with value, and then let them be the ones coming for what you have. That way you are pulley and not pushy. Powerful. So what's the difference between amateurs and professionals? You see, the amateurs use old methods and they get stuck on the way. Either they finish or exhaust their warm contacts and they don't have anybody to disturb anymore, or they get on the streets and start sharing flyers, and these flyers they are sharing, they get tired of it because the result is not really that that encouraging, or whatever happens on the way, or they start cold calling strangers that they don't know, and those ones start blocking them. Yeah, this has produced results for people in the time past. However, in the next few years, we're going to see less of such producing results for people. So the amateurs, they rely on all these things and they get stuck on the way. The amateurs rush into getting traffic into their websites. They just want to run ads and getting traffic into their website or into their DMs, whether Instagram DM or whether it is WhatsApp DM. And then they lose 98% of them so quickly because they lack strategy. Now, listen, 2%, only 2% or less of those that get to know you or get to see your brand will buy from you immediately. 98% of them will not. And so this is where means still fail because they don't understand the strategies that the pros use. Now, you see the pros, the big guys like Eric Warren, like Tanya Aliza, like Ray Higdon, like Fraser Brooks, and so on. All these massively successful people, they approach network marketing using digital efforts in a strategic manner. So they have systems, strategies that set them apart from the several other persons. And this has made them multi-millionaires in dollars. You see that? So they have what we call strategy. And one of the very key things, first, you need to have a list. You have to, because if you're marketing, if you're running ads and you don't have a list to fall back at, that means you lose 98% of the people coming. And sometimes the numbers you even have are small. So by the time you apply only 2% of a small number, then you're not going to get any signups. So, but if you have a list, then you can engage in what we call follow-up. And actually the fortune is in the follow-up. So you will be able to have influx of prospects day in, day out through your funnel. And by so doing, you will have a list. So having a list, having a funnel, these are the strategies of the pros. And that is what we're looking at in this training, okay? So this is very powerful. Now, the next we're going to look at is automation. Automation is amazing. Now, here's the question for you. Just imagine if you had a system that is able to attract prospects, strangers who you don't know, into your website or DM, collect their contacts into a list for you, constantly message them for follow-up, and then set up a platform for them to see your business even online, and then give them access to buy your products once they are satisfied with everything they are seeing. And then give them room to even chat you up for further details, and then give them access to make payments either online or when they are interacting with you. And then can even educate them about the business, and you can use it to duplicate in your team as well. How would you feel having such an automation system? It feels like just, enjoying in your house and you're making a lot of money for yourself. Wow. Amazing. 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 If you love it, comment I love it. If you love it, comment I love it. Now, what do you do? Where do you come in? If this automation, is the automation going to do everything for me? That's the question an intelligent person is asking. Well, the automation will do a lot for you, but it won't do everything for you. Because you have to keep fueling the system. Every system needs a fuel. What the fuel of this system will be, we will begin to unveil that in the next class. Okay? So you need to keep fueling the system. You're going to need to run ads and deploy content strategies. You will need to meet up with interested leads at necessary points. You're going to use tools like Messenger, WhatsApp broadcast, and so on and so forth. All right. You're going to need to teach your team, grow your team, duplicate the strategy in your team, and then scale your business really bigger. And handle objections anytime they show up. So all this, the automation system will not do for you. But of course, if you're in network marketing at all and you've been trained at all, you know that all these things are just basic network marketing. If you don't know how to do these things, then you really need to be trained. Okay. So these are the simpler parts. The real heavyweight part of it has been done by the automation system. I have a good news for you. Yeah. And the good news is that don't worry. In case you feel overwhelmed, at the end of this training, we will just, it's just a very short training, just about 10 modules, okay? And you're already on one. This is the introductory module. You will have access to a done-for-you model where we set up the automation system for you completely, and you don't even have to worry about much of the work that will be done. And then the terms of the done-for-you model will be explained to those interested at the end of this training, okay, on a personalized level. because it's going to apply to people differently, okay? All that you've learned in the 1.0 and the 2.0 editions of the social media premium training will be, crystallized into an amazing system that will keep working for you. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's time to get excited. Yeah, because guess what? We are going to help you. We're going to do this for you. Okay, so that's it, guys. See you in the next module. Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye.